The path to the realization of dreams is rarely straight and predictable. It resembles a confusing labyrinth full of unexpected turns and obstacles. Why does fate so often test the strength of those who strive for their goals? What lies behind these winding paths leading to cherished peaks? The answers to these questions will not only reveal the secrets of achieving the desired, but also help to understand the meaning of overcoming difficulties. It is necessary to follow the whole chain of reasoning to the end to get a complete picture of this amazing process. These workarounds, often perceived as frustrating delays, are actually an integral part of the path to success. They serve as a kind of preparation to build the necessary experience and strength. As an analogy, we can imagine training for a marathon. It is impossible to immediately overcome such a distance without prior training. It is necessary to gradually adapt the body to the loads in order to avoid injuries and reach the finish line. Similarly, before making a dream a reality, a person goes through a series of tests that develop his or her personal qualities and prepare him or her to achieve the goal. Think back to your own experience of achieving meaningful goals. It was hardly an easy and quick process. Most likely, you had to overcome various difficulties, learn from your mistakes, and draw valuable lessons. It is thanks to this difficult path that you not only achieved what you wanted, but also gained valuable experience, became stronger and more confident. Therefore, you should not perceive obstacles as defeats. They are rather signs from the universe, pushing us to transform, to adjust behavior for the sake of personal development. It is in this way that we gain the ability to accept and maintain true happiness and well-being in our lives. It is only necessary to slightly revise your lifestyle to achieve harmony between your vibrations and your cherished dream. How do we achieve this? We are about to find out. Space is not a magic source of wish fulfillment, but a reflective surface. The surrounding reality is a projection of our inner world. As long as we do not change from within, external transformations will be temporary. Why do dreams sometimes remain unattainable in spite of all our efforts? We vibrate at a certain frequency and the universe responds to it. The world around us is no less profound. It is a mirror reflecting our inner world. Vadim Zeland, the creator of the concept of reality transurfing, states that our reality is shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and worldview. Just as in an ordinary mirror we see our appearance, so in the mirror of reality we see a reflection of our inner state. Those who experience fear and anxiety are constantly facing problems. Our thoughts create our energy, and it, in turn, influences the events that occur in our lives. This is how the law of vibration works. Remember, for example, your own feeling of well-being and mental uplift. The world around you is perceived as friendly, the faces of passers-by shine with smiles, and things seem to work like magic. In contrast, imagine yourself in a state of irritation or stress. Suddenly, everything around you becomes discontented, disagreements and conflicts arise, things go wrong, even the cab gets the wrong address. Therefore, to transform the surrounding reality, we need to look inside ourselves, rethink our own beliefs, get rid of fears and limiting attitudes, and master the art of positive thinking. Only in this way can we see in the mirror of the universe the reflection of our cherished dreams. To transform your inner world, it is necessary to distinguish between the true impulses of the soul and patterns imposed by society. Let's turn to this important topic: true desires and social masks. What do we really aspire to in life? Imagine yourself in front of a gastronomic boutique window full of exquisite dishes. Your eyes run away from the variety of presented delicacies, but the inner voice tells you that not everything that looks appetizing will be useful and bring true gastronomic pleasure. The situation is similar with our desires. Not all of them are equally nourishing for our souls. It is extremely important to learn to distinguish the deep aspirations of the heart from the behavioral patterns imposed by social stereotypes. In modern society, we are often caught up in imposed goals, a prestigious position, an exemplary family, financial well-being. But do these aspirations correspond to our true deepest needs? Do they bring us true satisfaction and happiness? Numerous examples of people who have reached the pinnacle of success but feel devastation and disappointment serve as a vivid confirmation that not all desires are equally useful. So why, having achieved what everyone seems to strive for, these people did not find happiness? The answer lies in the fact that their goals were not shaped by an inner voice, but by external factors. Once during a discussion, someone cited the tragic fates of celebrities who, in the words of the author of the comment, went into addiction or withdrew into themselves, suffering pain and betrayal. In response, it was noted that famous people face serious difficulties in exercising free choice. Much more often than ordinary people, they are forced to act against their beliefs and desires in order to maintain their popularity. After all, fame is not only the realization of their talent, but also a source of livelihood. And when a person goes against his nature, he betrays himself, loses self-respect, deceives himself, and the world around him begins to reflect it in reality. He is betrayed, condemned, deceived. The world always sends us clear signals. The details of this topic will be revealed in the next publication. To manifest one's true nature and follow one's own beliefs requires a lot of courage. Only a courageous person is able to find true freedom. A vivid example of such a person is Howard Roark, the hero of Ayn Rand's novel Atlas Shrugged. This work tells the story of a talented architect whose creations gave people a sense of comfort and belonging, which in itself is already a significant achievement. However, Roark's innovative projects went against the established canons and caused rejection of those who sought to impose their ideas of beauty on society. Atlant spread his shoulders, a book worthy of attention. It raises many important issues and fascinating plot. Remember your childhood dreams, who you dreamed of becoming, what business to do, what to create. Probably, these dreams were pure and sincere, coming from the depths of your soul. What happened then? Where did this inspiration disappear to? Perhaps it was gradually drowned out by the voices of parents, mentors, friends who tried to instill in you their views on success and happiness. To find the true joy of being, you need to return to your nature, to yourself. Listen to your inner voice. Determine what is important to you, what makes your heart beat more often. It is these deep aspirations that can be realized thanks to the energy of your soul. The practice, How I Want to Live in Reality, which is recommended after watching the video, will help you in this. In moments of solitude, when one is alone with oneself, it is important to turn to one's inner world, to the soul, body, and mind. It is worth asking yourself, what are they truly striving for? What do they see as their path in life? Take a few minutes, immerse yourself in yourself, away from external stimuli, and listen to your inner voice. Ask your soul, body, and mind about their desires. The answers may not come immediately, but in time they will surely appear. Simple and clear, it is important not to miss them. Capture these revelations, gradually building up a list of true needs. By realizing the deeper meaning of these messages, you will gain powerful motivators and true values that will become the basis for setting goals and life aspirations. A detailed description of this practice can be found in the Telegram channel The Way of Positivity. Difficulties are not enemies on the way to your dreams, but rather peculiar signposts. They signal the need to revise outdated attitudes and beliefs that prevent new things in life. Imagine yourself a traveler seeking to conquer the desired peak. You have carefully prepared, you have studied the route, gathered the necessary equipment, and are determined. But suddenly an obstacle appears on your way, a landslide, a flooded river, or an impassable thicket. Will you give up, recognizing your journey as unsuccessful, and turn back? I don't think so. You will probably start looking for a way around it. Difficulties are not insurmountable walls in our path, but rather signs that indicate the need to adjust the course. Let's remember the analogy of the universe reflecting our inner states. The appearance of obstacles signals the presence of internal barriers, limiting beliefs, hidden fears, negative attitudes. These difficulties, like a litmus test, reveal our weaknesses, providing an opportunity for self-improvement. Imagine, you are eager for a new job, you actively send out resumes, go on interviews, but get only rejections. It's natural to feel disappointed and doubt your abilities. However, perhaps these rejections are not a sign of failure, but a chance to rethink your goals, skills, and job search strategy. Perhaps you need to take additional training, improve your resume, or simply be patient. It is these types of workarounds that often lead to the desired outcome. There's a reason they say, all in good time. We act, analyze the results, make adjustments, and move on. Do not be afraid of difficulties. Take them as a stimulus to development, as an opportunity for personal growth. Overcoming obstacles, we become stronger, wiser, and closer to the realization of our dreams. Let's not limit ourselves to the usual frameworks and templates. Let's think of an unremarkable caterpillar crawling along a leaf. Its existence seems primitive and monotonous: to eat, sleep, and eat again. But hidden in this unassuming larva is the potential for amazing transformation. There comes a moment when the caterpillar wraps itself in a cocoon. The mysterious process of metamorphosis begins, and after a while a beautiful butterfly emerges from the cocoon, able to soar through the sky and feed on the nectar of flowers. Like a butterfly emerging from the cocoon, man is capable of amazing transformations in order to achieve what he wants. It is not just a change of external conditions, but a profound inner rebirth, a transformation of the very essence of the person. It is impossible to attain what we are not internally ready for. If our inner state does not correspond to the dream, even its realization will be short-lived. For example, striving for financial prosperity, but being afraid of responsibility and not knowing how to manage funds, a person risks quickly losing the acquired wealth, simply because he or she is not ready for such abundance. The path of inner transformation can be divided into stages. First, it is necessary to realize your true desires, separating them from the stereotypes imposed by society. Next comes the stage of encountering internal barriers and fears that prevent you from moving forward. Overcoming these limitations, a person gradually frees himself from outdated patterns of thinking and behavior, forming new, more effective attitudes. As a result, he becomes the version of himself that is in harmony with the dream, capable of accepting it and maintaining it. This path can be difficult and thorny, but it is necessary to unlock potential, achieve inner harmony, and determine one's place in the world. It is this path that leads to sustainable success, which is the basis of a happy life, as opposed to success achieved through dishonest means, burdening a person with fear and destroying him from within. The law of cause and effect is universal. The external attributes of wealth and success in such people are only the visible part. Often hidden underneath are fears, insecurities, anxieties, guilt, and resentments. Do not judge these people. The right to judge belongs only to a higher power. Let's turn to the exciting process of personal transformation and take a closer look at the arsenal of methods offered by transurfing and positive psychology. These techniques help to manage the inner world, cope with negative emotions, and ultimately to realize dreams. On this path, we'll require special tools, a kind of compass and map in the space of options, allowing you to overcome obstacles and not lose course to the cherished goal. Reality transurfing and positive psychology provide a rich set of such tools available to everyone. Some of them may already be familiar to you, while others can become a real revelation, radically changing your life. The slide technique, for example, helps to visualize the desired reality, creating a bright, emotionally intense image in the mind. It is as if a person is living his dream, getting used to the thought of its realization. This allows you to change the internal energy, tune into the wave of success, and attract the desired. Framing, in turn, offers to change the angle of vision to discover positive facets even in the most difficult situations. Every event is viewed as potentially favorable. Instead of focusing on difficulties, a person focuses on opportunities and solutions, thereby transforming their reality. Losing a job is not a cause for discouragement, but rather a unique opportunity to discover new, more exciting horizons that align with your true aspirations. By cultivating gratitude for what is already present in your life, you not only energize yourself with positive energy and attract favorable circumstances, but also learn to appreciate each moment. It's important to remember, happiness is not a final destination, but an exciting journey. Every day on the way to your goal should be a holiday, and the more gratitude you feel for each past stage, the brighter and more intense life becomes. Various practices will help you in this: meditation, affirmations, visualization, and other tools offered by positive psychology. Experiment, choose what resonates with your soul, and integrate these practices into your daily life. You are the creator of your own reality, and you have all the tools at your disposal to build the life of your dreams. Keeping a positive attitude in all circumstances is not an easy task, especially when faced with misunderstandings, conflicts, injustice, or military actions. So how can we learn to see difficulties as opportunities for growth and development? The answer lies in the promotion game. Imagine that you are addicted to a computer game. You have successfully completed several levels, gained experience, improved your equipment, and now you are faced with a new, more difficult level full of traps and obstacles. What are you experiencing? Excitement, a desire to test your strength, to prove to yourself that you are capable of more. This is how we should perceive the challenges encountered on the way to realizing what we want, as a game of promotion. Each barrier we overcome makes us stronger, wiser, more experienced. We learn from our mistakes, sharpen our skills, pump up our skills. Growth and development are natural human needs. We cannot stand still. We need to constantly move forward, expand our boundaries, enrich the picture of the world. This is the meaning of life. The source of happiness is the fulfillment of one's true needs. For the sake of this, we play a game called life, where each of us is the protagonist, dressed in a suit of our attitudes, beliefs, and attitude to the world. Strive for games that challenge you, because they are the ones that build character and promote personal growth. Encounter obstacles as valuable experiences that allow you to grow and learn from your own failures and learn important lessons from them. The choice is certainly yours. The inexorable law of cause and effect will eventually put everything in its place. However, it is essential to avoid extremes without entering into a senseless struggle with the world around you and yourself. Take this game as a manifestation of the universe's care about you, as a tool for the development of your soul. The practice of acceptance will help you in this difficult task. The practice of acceptance is the art of grateful acceptance of any life circumstances, release from the tension of struggle, and gain trust in the natural course of things. Often the universe's plans do not coincide with our expectations and plans. Trying to impose our will on the world, we waste precious energy, generate inattention, and prevent the flow of favorable events. When we give up the struggle and accept the world as it is, our inner state is transformed. Fear and anxiety give way to calmness and confidence, and tension is replaced by relaxation and harmony. We begin to see new possibilities that were previously hidden from our view. Think of the moment when, after exhausting yourself in the search for a solution to a difficult problem, You, despairing, put your hands down, and suddenly, as if an epiphany, the answer comes by itself, simply and unexpectedly. Acceptance is not passivity or inaction, but the ability to act consciously and productively, relying on the wisdom of the universe, using the power of circumstances for your benefit. Free yourself from the desire to control everything except the current reality, and the road to the best will open before you. Celebrate every step towards your goal, consolidating positive shifts and building confidence in your abilities. After all, it is the small successes that lead to significant achievements. Small victories are the guarantee of big accomplishments. Imagine the process of building a house. Brick by brick, day by day, you lay the foundation, erect the walls, gradually approaching the completion of construction. Each brick laid is a small victory, bringing you closer to your cherished dream of your own home. Similarly, on the way to the realization of the desired, it is important to appreciate each step, even the smallest achievement. Why? Because these small triumphs feed our motivation, strengthen our belief in ourselves. An easy victory is a sign of the universe, confirming the correctness of the chosen direction. By focusing on our achievements, however small, we build a positive mindset and reinforce our efforts. This helps us to keep our enthusiasm and not to give up halfway, even if the road seems long and thorny. People who regularly celebrate their successes are more effective at achieving goals, more satisfied with life, and more resilient to stressful situations. Think, for example, of the feeling of joy that overflows when your baby takes his or her first, albeit timid, steps. Each small step, even if it ends with a fall, causes you not irritation but sincere delight and delight. You encourage him, support and praise for his efforts. Show the same care and love for yourself. Appreciate your achievements, no matter how insignificant they may seem to you at first glance, and do not forget to thank yourself for every effort. This will make the road to a new life more pleasant and easier. The new reality is our transformed life, the result of our inner evolution. The realization of dreams becomes a natural continuation of personal growth. Imagine yourself on top of the mountain you have been storming for so long and persistently. A stunning panorama opens up before you. Boundless horizons, sunlit valleys, sparkling peaks of neighboring mountain peaks. This is your new reality, created by your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Overcoming all the obstacles on the way to your dream, you not only get what you want, but also change internally. You become stronger, wiser, more confident. And it is these internal metamorphoses that lead to changes in the world around you. Remembering the peaks of our personal triumphs, we often overlook the titanic labor of the soul that preceded them. The road to success is paved with struggle with fears and doubts, reassessment of beliefs, and learning new skills. And only when we reach the inner readiness to win, we receive the deserved reward. This is not just a magical fulfillment of desires, but a qualitative leap to a new level of life due to deep personal transformation. A renewed person, like a magnet, attracts interesting people, opening horizons of perspectives and fortunate coincidences. The surrounding world becomes a mirror reflecting the transformed energy, a new state of being. However, the newfound reality places a burden of responsibility on us. We must cultivate new patterns of thinking and behavior. Imagine a blooming garden. For it to continue to please the eye, constant care is necessary. Watering, feeding, weeding. It is the same with our new life. It requires conscious support and development. And of course, we should not rest on our laurels. Life is a continuous forward movement, evolution, striving for uncharted heights. Having created one reality, dare to dream of the next, even more beautiful one. Existence appears to us as an exciting and harmonious journey, especially when viewed through the prism of the soul's journey. The current physical incarnation is nothing but another stage in the soul's endless quest for new experiences and development. It is in this continuous process of self-improvement that the true beauty of being lies. When we reach one peak, we immediately see before us new horizons, dreams, and opportunities for growth. This process is like an upward spiral that relentlessly leads us to new levels of awareness and mastery. What drives us along the way? First and foremost, it is the innate human desire to evolve, to learn about ourselves and the world around us. We are beings programmed to evolve, to expand our own boundaries and overcome any obstacles. As the great philosopher Aristotle argued, striving for perfection is a continuous process that should accompany us throughout our lives. It is important to remember that life is a fascinating game where we set the rules ourselves. Do not be afraid to experiment, explore the unknown, and go beyond the usual. Keep your childhood curiosity, and your life will turn into a kaleidoscope of bright events and amazing discoveries. Curiosity is a powerful engine of progress. The most important journey we have to make is a journey into the depths of our own self. For those who are ready to embark on this exciting journey, the Path of Positivity Telegram channel offers a free practice, How I Really Want to Live. This practice will help you identify your true needs, which in turn will lead to realizing your true goals. The link to the practice is in the description. Share your experience in the comments. Tell us about the methods and techniques that helped you achieve what you want, the challenges overcome and the lessons learned. Your story can become a source of inspiration for others, the very impetus that will help them take the first step towards realizing their dreams. Be loved, healthy and happy,